There was no milk. There was no cow cum. Hell, wasn't even any droopy nuts. Not even nut milk. Not even cum milk in the house. It's 1:30 in the morning. I come down for a nice bowl of cereal because I haven't eaten jack shit because I was sick for most of the day. And I think, you know what, let me get a nice little bowl of Cheerios. Brighten up the day. But no, a man can only dream of having such luxuries. So I dig in the pantry and I find a singular pretzel from Wawa, which was once a part of a double until my father has taken the other. He has conquered the eastern half, only leaving me with one. It's a sad day indeed. Okay, let me actually finish this before I go on. Could this day get any worse? A cup whose sole purpose is to give the sustenance of life, the liquid of the gods, water, empty, cup runneth dry. Could the day get any worse? Anyway, long intro over. Hey, what is up, my Gaming Legion and everybody else who watches these videos? I'm your host today, Gaming Legion. You can call me Legion, you can call me Jacob, whichever you prefer. Welcome back. And it is unfortunately a sad day. Yeah, I woke up with a migraine, and then I was bedridden until 4 p.m. I ate a few meatballs that I made from scratch, smothered that shit in some gravy. It was a nice little meal. I was hankering for some food, and there was no milk. I completely forgot, so no cereal, unfortunately. Just adding on to the topic of this video, multi-streaming fucking sucks. I don't know when this is going to come out, possibly tomorrow. Dear God, don't let this take any longer. This week, I've been trying to get back into streaming a little bit. I'm finally back from Kentucky full-time, out of that apartment, unfortunately. And fortunately, it's nice to be back home. I got all that off my plate. I unfortunately do not have a full-time job. We're still looking for that. So in the meantime, while I'm getting certifications for stuff to boost up my resume, while I'm applying, while I'm interviewing, I thought, you know what? Let's have some fun. I have a lot of video games, and especially over the last year after I stopped streaming, I haven't really gotten to play much. But of course, if I'm going to be getting into playing games, especially story-driven games, I need to stream this shit, because otherwise I'm not going to want to pay attention to the plot. I'm just going to want to turn off the sound like I normally do, throw on some I'm Dante memes, which is literally up on my screen right now as we speak, and I'm just going to want to zone out and just play some games. That's what I've been doing with South Park: The Stick of Truth. I found it on the PS4, and I thought, let's play through this shit again. So I've been doing that, and I thought, you know, if I'm going to stream, might as well get some shit out of this. So let's look at multi-streaming. Probably the best way for a small streamer to really start getting back into streaming, or really getting into it, stream to multiple different platforms. Don't lock yourself to only Twitch or only Kick, only TikTok, or only YouTube, because there's an audience on all of them that you could possibly get to come into one ecosystem. And let me tell you, that has been a fucking bitch and a half to do. There is no super good, reliable multi-streaming program, at least for everything that I'm trying to do. Like I said, I'm trying to do Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok, and if I can, YouTube shorts as well, get that vertical stream. And I know Twitch also had a vertical stream as well, and I thought, you know, that'd be nice to do. On top of that, I'm recording the horizontal format for the VOD channel, and I also would like to record the vertical format so I could get fucking clips out of that and make it a lot easier than having to comb all the way through my stream through TikTok just to get it. So I've been doing that. On top of all of that, I also want to be able to combine all 4 chats into one. That's been a bitch. Thank you, TikTok. The funniest part, the least hardest thing about all of this was doing a makeshift fucking stream deck, because I have an old launchpad, or an old Novation launchpad MK2 that I got when I was in middle school. It's like an old DJ pad thing, and I just turned that into a stream deck because you can use it as a MIDI device. That was the easiest part, getting that to work. I'm trying to get everything else to work, and of course I used Streamlabs before, and you know what, Streamlabs wasn't terrible back when I used it. So I thought, you know what? Let me go back to OBS, because I'm just on OBS already. I won't have to pay $20, hopefully, a month for it. So let me just go back. I come back to OBS, and I'm like, okay, how are we going to do this? Let's use Stream Elements. Okay, they're vertical. They're vertical canvas, kind of shit to work with. Okay, let's use Atom. I tried using Atom. I tried. If for anybody that goes to my Yakuza streams, which is what I'm currently trying to do, I streamed twice, once on Monday, once on Wednesday, because shit was breaking. On Monday, it was because my bit rate was way too high and I was trying to do a little too much. On Wednesday, technically the same idea, because ATOM, it re-encodes and streams your shit on each thing. It's making me create like 4 different streams. I'm also having to go through TikTok Live Studio because TikTok's really fucking annoying about getting your RTMP link. I have to go through TikTok Studio, pulling more resources away from my computer. I'm doing like 3 different streams through ATOM, and they're all at like 6,000 bit rate, which means I'm doing 18,000 on that alone. And then I'm trying to record on top of that. It was eating the fuck out of my computer, dude. Thank God I play this shit on a PS5. So I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's just go back to what I know. Even if it's $20 a month, you know what? Not a terrible deal. $20 a month for reliable streaming. I know it will work. Let's just go back to it. So yesterday, as soon as I got off stream, and I deadass mean as soon as I got off stream on Wednesday, I reinstalled Streamlabs, and then I'm like, okay, I will have to rebuild my entire fucking layout because shit got deleted. I added some new stuff. I moved things around. So I had to redo my entire layout, all of my scenes, all of my sources. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Streamlabs desktop, but dear fucking Lord, that shit doesn't fucking work. Now, it could possibly be that I'm also using streamer.bot on top of that so that I can use my little Novation Launchpad as a stream deck. And I'm also using that for like, you know, alerts and stuff. But it was just breaking. Not only were alerts breaking, because genuinely anytime I touched any source, and I mean I moved the source a little, I cropped it a little bit in Streamlabs, it would cut off my web socket. That's how StreamerBot connects to Streamlabs and OBS is through the WebSocket. Cut it off, couldn't use it anymore, fucking broken. Great, thanks. Whenever I tried to go and crop something in there, which I needed to do, a lot of my shit, I need to crop things down, wigging the fuck out. There were some times where, hell, I would have to restart the entire program because it just wouldn't even let me move a source. Like I couldn't click on the source and reposition it somewhere within the window. Couldn't fucking do it. I also saw that there's no fading in and out for separate sources like OBS can do. The layout, there's only 8 fucking layouts for your docks and shit, and they're kind of terrible, at least for what I'm trying to do. You can only have 1 custom dock, which I only need 1 custom one, but like, what if I want more? I already know Streamlabs is shit with the TikTok chat. Half the time that never worked. It was just a lot. So you know what? I said, fine. What else can I do? I will go back to OBS because I at least know that if I need to be able to stream on at least 1 platform, I know OBS will actually be able to do it. So what the fuck do I need to do? And that's where we get into cloud streaming. So I'm going through all the different ones that I can go through, and if I want to be able to possibly, because I haven't even tested this out yet, if I want to possibly get everything that I want to get working, the only thing that I can possibly use is Restream.io. Now, this is nothing against Restream.io. They're a business, and I haven't used them, so I can't even say reliably how well they're going to work with everything that I'm trying to do. But dear God, the only way I could get it done is if I do a $50 a month subscription. $50 a month. My guy. I almost thought about going back to Streamlabs for a minute because seriously, there are some other cloud streaming ones, but they don't work as well. They don't allow you to do dual streaming on some of them, or it's a little more expensive to do dual streaming than the $50 Restream. Some of them are a little faulty when it comes to some things like TikTok, go fucking figure. Or some of them just looked a little sketchy personally. So on my quest to try and find a simple, possibly free solution to multi-stream all this shit, I run into the brick wall of you're fucking funny. Dear God. Streamlabs, genuinely, if you can get Streamlabs desktop working, you will have my $20 a month subscription back. Because here's the thing, Restream, again, I don't even know if this works. I paid for 1 month, and we are going to see how it works for 1 month. If I can justify it for a month, we will come back. We would then we will continue with it. If I can justify it for 1 month, it works. Basically, no problems. then maybe we'll go with it. Oh yeah, sorry. One more thing, and maybe I'll snip this in beforehand. Maybe I'll do a little bit of editing. Ooh. I scheduled a stream on YouTube for Wednesday because I was testing things out with chats and stuff. And I needed a scheduled stream to test it out. So I do that. I go to stream on Wednesday. It doesn't connect to the right stream. Oh my God. Okay. What the fuck's going on here? What's great here? Yeah. So technically it was up. Technically I was streaming to YouTube, but it was not showing it on my main page. It wasn't showing it in my creator dashboard. It was only showing it in the live stream dashboard, where it would throw me onto my normal key and then said, oh, by the way, do you want to switch over to this other one that you're currently live streaming on? Obviously, you fucking dumbass. And on top of that, YouTube has dual streaming so that you can, it'll take your video and it'll put it through shorts. Except I don't know why it wasn't working for me, where it just wouldn't let me put in my vertical stream key, or wouldn't give me one, so I could fucking stream to it. So what it does by default is it takes your horizontal stream and it takes the middle 9:16 ratio and it crops that out. That's basically fucking nothing. So yeah, I don't know how it worked over there. If you saw it through shorts that day, I apologize. You basically were watching me, nothing going on. You were watching Kazuma Kiryu. I apologize. It's early. You just saw him running around and fighting a little bit, but maybe not even. I don't think he even stayed in the center of the screen the entire time. Anyways, whatever. But yeah, this is just a way for me to kind of soft launch that I'm coming back into streaming. I'm going to try and come back into YouTube a little bit. We will figure it out. Again, no promises. You know me and promises if you've been around here a while. But I do want to play a lot of games now that I'm back. And I want to do the Yakuza series. I want to play through that before Stranger Than Heaven. Depending on time, I want to do Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts 4. We got to do GTA 5 at least once before before GTA 6, at least the story mode. And maybe some others as we go. We will see. New games might be off to the side, except for Stranger Than Heaven. That one I'll make sure I got money for. But we'll probably be doing a lot more of the older games, finally getting through the backlog and really going through that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Please check me out on stream down below with the links. I'm going to try and stream when I can, hopefully every day around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whoa! It is I. We are back. The mic is a little quieter. I fixed that. We tried the stream. Fucked up again. I found out now that it's probably a network issue. So on Monday, I'll be calling Xfinity or Comcast or whoever the fuck to figure out what's going on. What's going on here, buddy? Yeah, I tried restream and I kept cutting out. So it is definitely a network issue. And if that is the case, fuck restream. I'm trying time again so that I don't have to, so that I do not have to be paying $50 a month. But it went well. It went decently well. Still had some fun. Just wanted to mention that. I also fucked up the outro last time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I love you guys. Get out from under spell. I see that you ain't doing well now. I don't kiss and tell, but I'ma need you in that cell. I got the personnel. I really hope you don't rebel. Oh baby, please don't yell. I swear this muzzle wanna swell.